So good day everyone. So today I will talk about the status of forests in the Philippines and the one key driver of deforestation, which is the responsible selective logging. When we talk about forest, we are not just talking about trees. We are talking about the protection from floods, biodiversity, climate regulation, and even the livelihood of many Filipinos communities. If we go back to the early 90s, the Philippines was about 70% forested. During the American colonial period, commercial logging was introduced on a large-scale logging, continued to expand after the World War II to support reconstruction and economic growth. From 1950s to 1980s, especially during the Marcos administration, many logging concessions were granted. Because of this, forest cover rapidly declined. By 1990s, forest cover dropped to around 20 to 25% of the country's total land area. This shows that how policies and leadership decisions greatly influence the condition of our forest. In 1992, the logging in old-growth forest was banned. In 2011, Executive Order Number 23 declared a nationwide moratorium on logging in natural forest. The Department of Environment and Natural Resources also launched the National Greening Program to restore degraded areas. Today, forest cover has improved to around 7 million hectares. However, many of these forests are secondary growth and forest quality remains as our irresponsible selective logging is supposed to remove only selected mature trees while keeping the forest structures intact. In theory, it is sustainable. However, in reality, some operators cut more trees than allowed. Heavy equipment damages surrounding vegetation, buffer zones are ignored, and monitoring is sometimes weak. This happens because of high demand for timber, economic pressures, and sometimes poor law enforcement. Instead of preserving the forest, irresponsible selective logging slowly degraded it. It reduces biodiversity, weakens soil stability, and makes forests more vulnerable to floods and landslides. A real example can be observed in part of the Sierra Madre mountain range. Sierra Madre is considered a natural shield of Luzon against typhoons. However, reports over the years have linked forest degradation in some areas to illegal and irresponsible logging activities. When forest cover becomes then rainfall flows directly to our rivers instead of being absorbed by trees and soil. This increases flooding nearby provinces and affects farming communities, indigenous groups, and lowland residents. This case shows that even selective logging, if done irresponsibly, can cause long-term environmental and social impact. In conclusion, the Philippines forests have drastically declined from 90s to today due to historical logging practices and policy decisions. Although the government has introduced reforms, reforestation programs, responsibly selective logging continues to threaten our forest quality. Protecting forest is not only about planting trees. It is also about responsible management and strict monitoring and accountability because when forests are weakened, communities suffer first. Thank you and may you have understand my discussion.